see we're much higher above the water now. This handle or selfie stick or tripod or whatever you want to call it, it's technically a tripod with like a hand grip that extends to a selfie stick. So I like it so far. Have some issues with it. It's a little too wobbly in one of the joints for my preference, but I feel like the wobbliness would be good if there was some sort of like foam or something to create like a bushing to deaden it a little bit. I heard a tree squeaking. Wow, I can see down there, and that's like probably at least 50 feet down. See if I can get to a spot where I can safely show you. Whoa! I wasn't even on the slope and I slipped. It doesn't look so far from this angle, but like trying to do this without falling. It's like 30 feet at least to that fallen over tree, which is probably at least 10 feet above the surface of the river, if not more. We got this nice widowmaker tree right here. So definitely what you want to watch out for when you're in the woods. Trees like that, don't walk under them, especially during any sort of weather, because they can break off. This tree, on the other hand, currently is not one. Maybe. You know, yeah, actually, yes, it is. I think it's actually in the ground, though. I don't know if it fell over or if it grew at an angle, but it's not alive, so. That's so far down. Like, you would get seriously messed up if you fell down that. That'd be fun to sled down, but really bad when you hit the other side and it goes back up at the same angle. You know, if you could clear it out and everything. Got these little, I don't know what they are, some sort of white flowers. Little white flowers. It's like they got like a pink thing inside. Let's see if I can get a good view on one. Well, it won't focus on the one that I'm looking at, but you get the point. Whoa, squishy. Okay, so the path is going this way, but the creek is going that way. I'm not going that way right now. I don't know enough of where I'm at. So I think we'll follow this path a little bit more and see what happens. And then after a while, we'll just divert back if it doesn't like loop us into anywhere nice. If it took us back to where the other trail ended, I'd be okay with that. But one of these days we're gonna go explore and see where that creek goes. I don't think there's any beaver dams or anything like that in this area, so we can't do a post-10 and clear out the beavers, I don't think. And I'd still have to see if we were actually allowed to do it if that was the case. So that is the other aspect of this. But I'm pretty sure beavers aren't really too common of a thing here. Thought I saw a horse hoof print. This is a bit of a ways down. It's kind of hard to tell from here. I don't know if that's the same creek or part of another creek, or if it's just like, you can't even see it on camera. There's like a line right there. And I think that's what it is. Oh, wait, maybe, no. It's that right there. Sorry. That thing there. It looks like it might be a creek bed, but it's too hard to tell from up here. And I'm not going down there right now. Now this path is winding back. You can see there. It's like, whoa. It's like a darker spot. That's where all the water flows down. We got some maple trees. I believe these are silver maples that are, 3 of them to be exact, that are attempting to sprout. I should come bring a walnut tree down here and let it grow. Got these purple flowers here. I'm not sure what these are. Guess we'll find out, maybe. More of the white flowers. Someone, I'm assuming on a motorcycle. I'm not really sure. I think we'll follow this and then we'll see what the time is. Oh, look at the moss growth in here. So I guess these are all beginnings of creeks. This one being much less wet than the other ones. You see this moss, that's got to be so green in the summertime. I'm gonna have to come back. Even we got some moss right here on the road, or on the path. It's not a road. Some more there. But I'll have to come back here sometime and see. Looks like they did some tree work recently, I'm assuming, unless it just fell down. This is burned. I don't know if somebody burned it and it fell over, or if it got struck by lightning. Not really sure. Kind of hard to tell. It does seem to be a lot easier to hold my phone like this. So I'm still very much on the basics of all of this, so this is the first like handheld device I've ever had for a phone. I've always just held it in my hand. Hello, what is this? Looks like it was a maybe a fire pit or something. Let me go look at this closer. Unless, let's see here. Well, we got, oh crap. We got some clay piping here. How about thorns? Sorry. It goes to there. And that goes into the hillside. Oh look. So the pipe used to continue further and go through here. It's not even connected, so like if you look, that one's like halfway full, but it's not connected, so what would the point of unclogging it even be? But it's like, this is my second thought of what it was, that it was for a drain. You can see the spot here. So what happened, if I were to take a guess, is this whole area was filled up to here. This pipe ran out here and drained. And that was fine, but the pipe broke somehow. Probably due to freezing in the wintertime. Probably wasn't, didn't have enough pitch or something. I'm not sure about like how that up there is to this here, how much pitch there is, but it doesn't look like there's very much. For all you know, there could be some back there, but I'm imagining right here, somewhere up in this area, is what broke. And it caused the hill to erode from water. Or could it just frost heaved and moved the pipe? Could it just disconnected the pipe? And then it caused water to get into the bank of the hill, of the hill here, and cut this whole ravine out. all around this, thus making all of this useless. But I'm pretty sure the pipe was broken before then, and therefore it was already useless. But at least that's my theory. I'm not 100% sure, but that seems like a likely option. Wonder where that comes from. Maybe the parking lot drains or something like that. Be interesting to find out. Who knows how you would find out though. Alright, so we're about to take this little path here across this creek. We'll just cut up and go back. Oh, Nike, I almost died. I was looking at a rock. That rock looks like it's too square to be natural. Let's see this side first. I don't see anything here. Well, let's find out. Oh, I do. Hold up. Oh, this is a decent sized culvert. Let's see.
Yep, you can see all the way through.
Yeah, it's got this nice concrete face here. It looks like this place could get easily clogged up though in a big surge. Nice thorns that are growing into circles of concertina wire or something like that. Well, concrete pillars. I wonder how this log got here. If the tree fell or if it like was floating. Let me go around these thorns. Okay, so 4 thorns. All of these are thorns. Alright, so we got this little thing here. And the thorns are stealing my cord again. But it just goes to there. So that's interesting. Which is the other side of where I just shone the light through, so I see no need to go in there, because the easiest way in is either over there where it's dirty, or here there's thorns. I'm not afraid to get dirty, but I do have to work later, so I'm trying to keep my clothes clean. Let's see what's this way. I bet you that's that main trail. Take my hat off. Help me cool down a little bit. I brought plenty of snacks and no beverages. Dumbass. That's what you do. The area is nice here. Got some woods, but it's not like real heavy woods. I kind of like this aspect of woods. Some parts of woods I like to be heavy, some parts I like to be more sparsely overgrown. Like if I was living in the woods, I'd want it to be like real heavy, but like the area I was living in, I'd want it to be more like this. So there's a decent amount of trees, but it's not all trees. I'm going to be on the lookout for any sort of interesting culvert designs. There's another, has to be another hewn rock or whatever, carved rock, man-made rock, whatever you want to call it. It's not man-made, but man-cut. You always want some, if you're living in the woods though, you always want some thick woods. A little bit out from you. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but there was a tree over there that was creaking. Because it's like dead. You want some thicker woods, that's what keeps people from being able to see you. It makes it really difficult for them to get to you. Or if they can get to you, they have to go an established way, which is much easier for you to monitor. Either that or you'll hear them from, miles away as they're hacking their way through the woods. We got some horse manure. Manure what? Manure something. No, horse manure. This puddle is a weird color. I'm assuming it's from the gravel. These signs dictate the trails. That way is like white or yellow, and then forward is brown, I think. That's how that works. But I'm going this way. Because, yeah, it's gonna take me like 30 minutes to get back home. So, it's like 1 now. Need to get some food, still have to walk back, so it's gonna take me maybe 10 minutes to walk back, but I'll probably take a detour or two on the way back. Look at a few things, there's other paths that veered off, run down those a little bit.